Yo, you sweet like fun down. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me young down. No young down, don't tell me no, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Baby, come give me a What up, Spendy? Glockman, what up, baby? How we all doing today? Happy Mother's Day. Quick live here. I got to get out to my mom's, but we're going to do a quick live stream. Good morning. Great morning. Not good morning. We're going to talk the Wolves game here as well. We're going to break that down here as well. Need Arsenal to win by 2. What's that score? 1-0 I seen, eh? Did that change since then or no? Girl, you sweet like fun down. What's the score? 1-0 still? All right, let me get things updated here. Okay. Did the second half start yet? All right, y'all. Before I get into this on YouTube, if you're not on board the Sunday Fun Day, y'all know the deal, baby. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. I'll pin this Sunday Fun Day in the chat. And I appreciate y'all. Second half did start already, you said? Whoa, 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 whoa. Baby, come get me. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm going to go out to my mother's in a little bit. So we're going to break down some of these games here. I do have a big play today. Obviously, everyone is probably already on it. And I appreciate the fuck out of y'all. But if you're not and you are on YouTube, I did pin it. All right. All right, what up, baby? Let's have a great little stream here before I go out to my mother's. I don't care if you're on TikTok or YouTube. The only thing I ask is you guys follow, subscribe, like the page, whatever it is on the stream that you're on. Thank you guys. What's happening got in the NBA? That's not a fucking sentence. Anyways, big game today, NBA action. Goes off at 3:30, I believe. And I appreciate you guys. We're going to run over the Major League Baseball card. We're going to start off with the other game that I'm not on today. I do not have a play in the Wolves game as far as a bet, but I do want to talk about it. I do kind of want to go over some of the numbers for that game as well before we go over into the Major League Baseball slate. Because very interesting game there for Game 3, right? The Wolves kind of shit the bed as expected. I talked about it in my video as well. Just a must play for the Wolves, man. They've been wanting more. But, at the end of the day, Denver shot very well. I don't think they'll be able to do that. Minnesota did have 16 turnovers Game 3, first game at home. I'm not too happy about that. I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? Yeah. How are you doing, Jariah? What up, y'all? I appreciate you guys on TikTok. If you're not hitting the like, super easy. All you got to do is tap the screen. I appreciate it. If you're not following, follow. Also on YouTube, just hold the screen down. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. But, when teams shoot as well as they did, like the Nuggets did, and basketball is a momentum run, right? And you know, Denver just had the momentum. They never were able to let the Minnesota fans into the game. You know, from start to finish, it was a blowout. Denver was up 8 in the first quarter, and then you know they went up like 20 by half. So, you know, obviously when teams are shooting that well, it's not going to be good for the opposing team. Denver shot 53% from the field and 43% from, or 48% from three. I just don't see that happening. I really do like the Wolves here on a little bit of a bounce back. And, you know, Denver knew it was their must-win game, and they did win. I think the Wolves win this game comfortably again. I think their lockdown defense shows back up. And the Wolves know they can't let this go to Denver tied up, you know? So at the end of the day, I do like the Wolves here on a bounce back here to get the job done. We're going to go over to Major League Baseball here, run down some games. Looks like Wicks is back up and working. And I appreciate you guys. Obviously, if you guys don't know, we have a big bet today in the early NBA game, and I appreciate y'all. Looks like some things are finally starting to work. There we go. Tigers, Nuggets, Wolves go 7. It's very possible. But our big play today goes off early NBA Knicks and Pacers. But we're going to talk MLB action. Cubs and Pirates. I mean, what was the final score of that game yesterday? That Cubs and Pirates game. Let me take a look here. Holy, you want to talk about a wild game. I think the Cubs went down, then they got back up. I don't know if they won. I do know that that was a little bit of a weird game. 9-8. Who won that game? The Pirates? 9-10. Wow, that's just insane. Old homeboy had 7 strikeouts his debut with the Pirates and got the dub. That's insane. Rays beat the Yankees 7-2. The Phillies continue to dominate. Red Sox beat the Nationals 1 day late. And the A's game went over. Wow, A's and Mariners went over. Mariners are so fraud. But anyways, early action today. We have Cubs and Pirates again. I definitely lean the Pirates in that game, but I want nothing to do with those entirely 2 bum teams. Diamondbacks and Orioles, it looks like we're going to have a big public play here on the Orioles. I don't like it. Give me the Diamondbacks. I had the over in that game yesterday. But again, a lot of stay away games today in Major League Baseball, and a lot of lines that just genuinely don't make sense. I mean, let's take a look at that Tigers and Astros game here as well. Super crazy. You know, Scooball, I think, pitched yesterday. Hunter Brown gets fucking rocked. Astros, again, 14-25, leave the bases loaded. Just a few innings again yesterday. They just can't figure out how to score, man. But I do like the over in that Tigers and Astros game today. I'm just going to be far away from it. Boston and Washington. I like Washington here. I know Bellows on the mound against Gore, but the Red Sox just have no bullpen. They have no closers. Same with the Cubs, you know. They figure out a way to lose these games. They have no closing. They have no closers and pitchers. They're giving up tons of runs. I like the Pirates here. Almost a premium play as well. Give me the Pirates here on the money line. Again, Diamondbacks and Orioles. I can't be on this game. Massive public play here on the Orioles. But I do like the under 7.5, which almost came through for us. Nationals and Red Sox. Again, I like the Nationals in this game. The Red Sox just have no closing and pitching. Twins and Blue Jays. Alex Manoah comes on the mound here today, and we only have a total at 8. I'll run with the over in the game. I want nothing to do with this game. I have a feeling it's going to be an ugly, shitty game, but I would still roll with the over with Manoah back on the mound. Phillies and Marlins, there's nothing else to say about that game in particular. Astros and Tigers, we do like the Tigers here today as well. I just don't know how, it just doesn't make sense to me how the Astros just can't score. Really, really doesn't. Gill against the Rays, we almost had a play here in this game on the Yankees' first 5, but they are playing a lefty, so we backed off the Yankees and Rays today. But again, we almost had to play on the Yankees' first 5, but they got Alexander, who's a lefty, so we kind of backed off that play. Miles Mikolas today goes up against the Brewers. Anytime he pitches, we like to fade them. First 5, Brew Crew for show. Guardians and White Sox. Did the White Sox win yesterday again? We had another big day yesterday, by the way. White Sox won again. Dude, this Guardians team's fucking tragic. I'll fade the Guardians again, but I can't back anything in that shitstorm of a series. Soroka's on the mound, too. I can't get behind that game. Obviously, it's going to be a big public play on the Guardians, but I would probably lean the White Sox in that game again. Sox won, yeah. Rangers and Rockies, another series. I just can't back anything in there. Reds and Giants, definitely lean the under, and we almost had a play. This was going to be a blog play for me, but I put something else out there. Reds and Giants under 7 runs. But you'll probably see that if you're still following me on YouTube. You're probably going to see that Reds and Giants game to go under. That's going to be our YouTube premium play of the day. Royals and Angels, no play in this game. The numbers are pretty spot on. Bets are kind of even as well. We don't want anything to do with that game. Did the Dodgers win yesterday? Fucking bum-ass Dodgers. The Dodgers won 5-0. I don't know what team's more bums, the Dodgers or the Padres. But we have Walker Buehler making his little presence known up against Yu Darvish. If you guys are betting on that game, good luck. Oakland and Mariners, we have a play today on the under 7.5 runs. So we are on that game, and I'll tell y'all right now, we're on the under. And then the Braves and the Mets, don't want anything to do with it, but it looks like the first Nerfy will be intact in that game, which we may have a play on that as well. The Braves and the Mets Nerfy. And then real quick in the NHL, we have a play in the Panthers and Boston game. And then for the late game, I did do a write-up for Edmonton team total over. I know it's a public play on Edmonton team total over, but we've had so many plays on this. We've had so many plays on Edmonton team total over this year at home. I'm not pulling away from it. I do think that this game may go under, especially with both games flying over the total first. And it's just Edmonton's too good at home for us to not just jump on it. So I do like Edmonton team total over 3.5 goals. But again, if you guys are following, we go live every day. Hit that plus button on TikTok. If you guys are on YouTube, do me a favor and hit the big plus. Big game today. Obviously, everyone knows Knicks and Pacers today. That's my big play of the day. If you guys want that, head on over. If you're on TikTok, first link in a link tree. YouTube, I already have the package pinned right there, baby. But again, if you want to see what I'm on, jump on board. Check out the write-up, baby. I appreciate you guys. Been nothing but profit this week. I appreciate everyone that's been jumping on board. And that's it. Short stream today, eh? Again, if you're on YouTube and you wanted to comment, all you have to do is subscribe. Subscribing is free. If you're on TikTok, hit that plus button. It is free to do, baby. I hit all the time on FanDuel, all of my parlays. I highly doubt that, but hey, do you, brother. But anyways, that's it. Erica, how are you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you as well. If you're on TikTok, we're going to close out on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day. Erica Taylor, how are you? Love it. But hey, if you guys want that Sunday Fun Day, it's found pinned in the comment section below. I'm going to go hang out with my mother. And if you are a mother, I hope y'all have a blessed day, man. See y'all